Hello, it's Mark from Not Taught at School and welcome to today's video. So in this video we are going to look at two money making AI tools. One of these tools, I'll show you now, has been used, as you can see here, by Netflix original creators, and 1 million people have already got access to this tool. Now here's the cool thing, it's free, it's simple, and as you're going to see by the end of this video, this method is incredibly and genuinely a simple method to start making money online and from home. So I'll show you the websites, I'll show you the potential with this, and we'll also look at other people who are actually making money from this really simple method. So look, if you find the video useful, give it a like, I'd appreciate that. If you've got any comments, leave them down below, but let's dive into it. So let's come over here and I'll show you the software first, okay? So this is one of them, and it's called, if I come up here, it's called palette.fm. And we can see on here, this basically colorizes pictures, and we can see down here it's automatic, there's no sign up, and it's free. So really simple, all you do is you upload an image, and you can see down here you've got example images down here. I'll show you one. So we'll click on this one over here. We will use this one as an example, okay? So this is the original one, and then you've got all of these, additional things that you can do as well. You can add in, you can see on here, you can add in a warm color, vivid natural colors, and there's lots of different options for you along here. So you can, really play around with this. Once you're happy with this, you can download it. Now, you might be thinking, well, that's great, I can add color to an image. How can we use this to make money? Well, there's a number of ways you can do this. And I actually tried this method out myself about, probably about 10 years ago now. I'm showing my age there. But back then, AI tools like this wasn't available. We had to use things like Photoshop, color gradients, and lots more tools. So, in order to try and, offer this as a service to make money, we had to have different softwares, and it wasn't free. Whereas now, fast forward to today, there's lots of these different AI tools whereby you can literally, as you've seen here, sign up. Well, not even sign up, just go onto them, upload your images, and they will download them for you. So that's straightforward and simple, I think we can all agree. The other one, I'll show you this now, is this one over here. It's very similar, it's called restorephotos.io. What I've found with this from playing around and testing this one over here and Palette, personally I prefer Palette, but they're both free, so you can check them both out. So now, let's go ahead and have a look at the potential with this method. Now, I'll share with you a number of websites because, why would you put all your eggs in one basket? You might as well spread this service around. So if I come over here let's go over to Etsy to start with, okay? And you can see on here, let me show you this first of all. So I've typed in at the top here, black and white photo to colour. Now look at this, 22,000 people a month are searching for this. 22,000 people a month want this service. Now you can scroll down here and look, when you put something like this into Etsy, it takes the keywords and shows you all different, all these different things. Sometimes you won't see this service right at the top. But we can see here, look, we've got one here, we've got one here, we've got another one here. Now I've just clicked on one, which is this one over here. I mean, blimey, look at this. I'm in the UK, they're charging £25 for this. So at today's rate, it's a little over $30. Now, this is the part in the video where most people would say to you, well, it's really simple. You take 1,900 sales, times it by this amount of money here, and this is how much they've earned from this listing. That's not how Etsy works. This over here, what you can see, this 1,990 sales, that is total sales within the shop, okay? So, I did a little bit more digging. I went into their actual shop, which is over here. So, as you can see, let me scroll back up to the top. This is the shop. And we can see they've had 1,900 sales and they've got 69 items listed. And guess what? All of them are all offering the same ones. Okay? They're literally, as you can see here, all they're doing is they're putting up these images, changing the images, changing the title, but you can see here the price, pretty much the same. And pretty much everything inside of this shop is to do with photo restoration and this color changing on here. So you can see on here, it's the same service. They've just got 60 different listings. Yeah, 69 different listings on here. And if we look at this, 5-star ratings. So let's do some quick numbers, okay? So we've got 1,990 sales. If we scroll down here and we have a look at this, and let's just say again, as an example, this 21.31 is the average price of what they're selling an item. And now they do have some which are a bit more expensive, but we'll just go with the conservative figure. So we'll go with 21.31, and let's just have a look at this, and then I'll share with you some more examples. So we're going to type in here, we're going to go and type in calculator. And don't worry, I'll change it to dollars as well for you so you can see this, because I know many of you like to see it in dollars. So we've got 1990, so we'll just type this in on here. And we're going to times that by the price, not that one, by the lower price, which was 21.31. Okay, times 21.31. That gives us the grand total of 42406.9. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'm in the UK and this is UK pricing, we'll come over here and paste that into there. And we can see over here how much money they have made in dollars. It's a lot of money from offering an incredibly simple service whereby we are taking someone's old image and changing it. Now look, you can even take this a step further. Now you don't just have to offer, this photo restoration. You could even, if you wanted to make, more money from this method, you could offer a photo restoration, but then you could also offer print on demand service with this as well. So what does that mean? So let's say you could offer this service where you're taking someone's black and white image and you're adding color to this and improving the actual image. Well then, guess what you could do? You could take that image and you could put that on a cup for someone, as a birthday present, as a Christmas, etc. And again, that is free. So you can use websites like something like Gelato over here. And again, look, I'll put links to everything down below for you. This over here, you can see, scroll down here, you can basically take an image and you can put this on a phone, not a phone, over on a mug. You could put it on a phone cover over here. You could do images, there's handbags, wallpaper, there's so many different things on here. If you come over to products, look, you can see you can put it onto clothing, mugs, photo books, cards, calendars, tote bags, wallpaper, wall art, and lots more. So what we're starting to do is, instead of just having, like we've got over on this shop here, instead of just offering one single service, you can start to add additional services. So first of all, if we're just using this palette FM over here, we can offer, this restoration process. We can take people's color, black and white images, and we can turn them into a colored image. And we could put a lot of listings like that over on Etsy, as we've seen with this shop over here. Okay, we could do that. Then what we could do is, we could then take images and we could put those onto print-on-demand items over here. And then we could also offer that as a service. So it's kind of like an upsell. We'll do the black and white photo, we'll then take that photo and we will put that onto a cup. And then basically you can start, you can go down whichever route you like with this. Now the cool thing about some of these print-on-demand companies, especially like this Gelato one over here, is, let me show you, you can also connect this to Etsy. And they have warehouses all around the world. So traditionally with print on demand, you're waiting a long time for the product to get created and shipped. Whereas with this company over here, they have got warehouses all around the world, and it's a lot quicker basically. Now if we come over here, let me come up to company, come over here, resources, pricing. You can go ahead and have a look at all of this. They've got different pricing, different subscriptions. And let's go to, where's it gone? Let me type in, I'm trying to show you integrations. There we go. I couldn't see it. On here, look, you can see it integrates with Etsy. So basically, it's kind of hands-off in a fashion. You can set all of this up, connect it to Etsy, and then what happens is, once somebody purchases one of these products, these guys over here at Gelato, they will receive the order, they will go ahead and print that order for you, and then they will ship it as well for you. And I'm not saying you have to do this, I'm just saying, look, this is another option for you. And, it's pretty awesome. It's just a way of offering upsells from your initial offering of a photo. And we can see down here, look, sell globally, sell produce locally. So you can see where they've got all of these different warehouses where they're doing the shipping from. So we can offer this service over on Etsy. Why limit it to Etsy? You can go onto another platform, like this one over here, and this is Fiverr, and you can see I've just typed in black and white photo, and I've scrolled down, and again, very similar to Etsy, you'll get some different things like this, so an illustration, but all I was doing was just scrolling through and having a look for someone who was selling these black and white photo into color prints. If we then click on here, we can see this person over here, look, I will turn black and white photos into colour photos. They've got a basic package, they've got a standard package at £12.89, and they've got a premium package coming in at £38. So a little over $41, I believe. And then also, look, you could also offer this service on places like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Amazon to a degree. You could have your own website. There's lots of ways that you could do this and start to upsell it. And now I hear the thing that many people say. If it was that simple, everyone would do it. It is that simple. The thing where people fail with making money online is always the same. It's time, effort, and consistency. And I say this on the channel all of the time. All of the methods that I share on this channel with you, they're all proven. Like this method we are looking at today, it's proven, as we can see on the screen here. This person has made a lot of money doing this, but they didn't give up after a week or 2 weeks of, not making any sales. How long will it take to get a sale? Who knows? It depends how well your pricing is. It depends on your titles on here, how well your keywords are done, your title, your description, all of these things. But it's not difficult at all. So if I was going to go down this route myself, I would look at what the best sellers are on Etsy. I would have a look at their pricing. I would look at their titles on here. And I would also have a look at their description. Then what would I do? I'd create my own. I wouldn't copy this, but I would, I'd have it very similar because, there's that saying, isn't there? Success leaves clues. Well, all of the clues here are on the screen for you. We've got someone over here who were doing over 50 grand with this method. And we can now use free tools like this, which is being used by Netflix creators and 1 million people around the world. So look, that is another method for you using AI. I'll share some more tools and some paid ones and free ones in the next few days and weeks. In the meantime, if you want, free resources for earning online, you can come over to my website. We have got lots of things over on here for you. So yeah, have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow.